Technology. Okay, David.
All right.
David Hinds right here.
I mean that. Yeah.
Tell me, what Birmingham, how does that help you guys in your career, living in Birmingham? I mean, does it inspire you? Or,
well, Birmingham keeps us humble. I mean, since that's where we're based. I mean, when we go everywhere else, we're treated like superstars, but once we're in Birmingham, we're just a regular set of guys, which I like it that way. So it keeps you humble, it keeps you focused on the reality as opposed to getting caught up in the, you know, the Hollywood of the industry, so to speak.
Yeah, true. So that's why you elect to stay there as well, then?
Yeah.
Because you like that vibe.
I like the vibe to an extent, but I'm thinking of branching out now. You know, I'm thinking Africa has been on my mind for quite some time, for the past 6 years.
Oh.
Just touring and all my career commitments that sort of prevent me from making things happen totally there. And certain parts of the Caribbean I've been taking a liking to, as well as Hawaii.
Oh, you wanna buy a house over here in Maui?
I can afford it over here, man. I mean,
how about Big Island? We got
Big Island's
nice and cheap over there.
Cheaper.
Yeah.
I would say cheap, but cheaper.
Hey, we can work it out.
Yeah, we can work it out.
Absolutely.
We can work it out.
Hey, you call it. You worked hard. You can have any place you want in the world. How about that?
Yeah. In my mind I can. How about 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue? Move over, Mr. Bush.
Oh, okay, you want his place. Okay, that might be a little bit difficult, but hey, when the country falls, you can have that as well, I imagine.
When the country falls.
Yeah.
When that's going to happen, can you tell me?
Oh, yeah, well.
You know something I don't?
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where in Africa you like? West Africa, South Africa?
Well, I've only hit West Africa so far. I haven't hit South Africa as yet, and East Africa. So far in West Africa, I like every country in West Africa.
I see.
You know, I'm gravitating more towards places like Gambia and Ghana because it's English speaking.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Africa, I think Senegal sort of pips the post, you know what I mean? But Africa is just Africa. Anywhere will do for me, to be honest with you.
Yeah, so you're thinking of branching out and living in the nature and all that, grow your own vegetables and fruits? Or is that me putting my trip on you, all right?
You're putting your trip on me. I mean, I like looking at the nature, but you know, it's not so much the nature, but it's being tuned with the culture.
I see.
You know, and the history and, you know, the social living. I think that's what I love about Africa, you know. I mean, nature, I mean, that's all over. I mean, the wildlife I've yet to persevere. But you know, it's Africa. Once you're there, man, it's just a, you know, it's a reality. It's real. It's first-hand reality.
And your last tour in Africa was?
The last show in Africa we did, wow, was it Ivory Coast, I think? About a couple of years ago. In between the BDA hoisting, when they hoisted out the president that was there. Yeah, around that period of time, just after that.
I see.
Yeah.
So you love Africa enough to think about living there.
Yeah.
And you're serious about the islands here?
Yeah, I always love the islands. The islands always have, when it comes to reggae music, the islands always been, you know, #1 in recognizing the efforts of reggae musicians and the music itself. You know, whether we're here in Hawaii, whether, you know, any part of the Caribbean, even when we go as far as, you know, the islands in the Indian Ocean, like La Reunion, you know, and, you know, Madagascar and, you know, Seychelles and all those islands, they all love reggae music.